go out into the world filled with all of what God gives us as we have spent time in the Bible and as we have spent time in prayer, then we become equipped to go out into the world around us and to share our testimony and to wash people's feet and to bring water to the thirsty and food to the hungry. Awesome with the guitar, man. Keep it up. Keep it up. That brings us to Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 14. Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 14. And this is judgment proclaimed. So this is proclaimed judgment. And it's because the people were, acting as if though they're worshiping God and, they're God's people and they're in Jerusalem and everything's great. But there was evil still that was present, and there was lies that they were believing, and they were not willing to put away these evil things and these lies. And that was a big problem, because in the days of Jeremiah, the prophet, there was great destruction that came upon Jerusalem because they did not take heed to the words that God spoke through the prophet Jeremiah. And that is the same thing that's happening now. And things are going to get worse and worse and worse, as it is written in the book of Revelation. So today is the day of salvation, which means today is the day to not harden your heart or keep your neck stiff or continue to be stubborn or foolish or look at the world and follow in the ways of the wide road that leads to destruction. But today is the day to humble your heart as a little child, to call upon the Lord, to receive salvation, to be thankful that he is, good emojis there, buddy, that he is Savior, but also Lord, meaning commander and teacher. And that is why we respect his name and obey his commands, because he blesses us and enriches us and empowers us and heals us and protects us and provides for us. I mean, he does so much for us. And really all he's asking is for us to read the Bible and pray and do a few things here and there that are acts of obedience. He said, if you love me, you will obey my commands. Those are the words of the Son of God. If you love me, you will obey my commands. So that takes us to the next one, which is Mark chapter 11, verse 17. And our take on this is, God's house is a place for purity of hearts, for clean hands, and for learning true shalom, true peace, wholeness, and the right way of living, and the way of thinking, and the way of having God in the heart, and for serving joyfully with love by faith. This is all what God is wanting us to be a part of, to be invested in, to be excited about, to be interested in. Psalm 33, verse 18, verse 18 through 22. So Psalm 33, verses 18 through 22. The Lord is merciful and faithful, and we rejoice in his holy name. And then we have Deuteronomy. Actually, no, let's go to Matthew. No, we'll do Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy chapter 14, verses 22 through 23. And it is important that we give cheerfully what God commands us to give into his house, into the house of the Lord. That means for those who are in the ministries that God has anointed, not these, send in your money friends, not to them, but to like people that that you've seen legitimate, true, spirit-led, like God's love, like it's real, it's authentic, and other people that are mature in the Lord, they agree and concur that, this ministry is definitely, on track. They're in line, they're focused, they're doing what is right and good in the sight of the Lord. So it is important for us to make sure that we give a certain amount of what we have financially, and prayers, even more importantly. We need to be praying for one another in the body of Messiah. All of these obedient ministries that are within Israel and all around the world, we need to be praying for them and giving certain amounts of what we have financially into those ministries, so that the Spirit of the Lord is able to move people wherever the Spirit of the Lord wants to move them, and that they will not be hindered because of a lack of finances. It's important for people to have. Hold on one moment.